Hi guys, I'm JackalDude Games with Vidyuu tutorials to bring you this week's Horizon news. And let me tell you, there is a lot of news that came out this week. So stick around. First, let's talk about version 71 has launched with a bunch of new awesome features. First of all, we're going to talk about the Send Thanks feature. Now, the Send Thanks feature lets you send individual unique thank yous to anyone you meet in Horizon. Simply go to your People's panel, the person you want to send thanks to, go to the More tab, and then go to Send Thanks. There you will be displayed with 4 unique physical looking thank yous that you can select, launch into the air, and send to anyone you would like to thank. I love this feature because its sole purpose is just to spread positivity. Next, we have the Manage People's panel. Now, this new feature allows you to manage the people inside of your world much more conveniently, with easy access to options like adding people to a party, muting or removing from your world, and much more. This makes hosting events so much easier in Horizon. Now, I should mention that this new button has replaced the Manage Collaborators button, but no worries, within this feature, the collaborators still have their own tab you can manage them from. Next, Horizon has released a new game called Canyon Runners. In this game, you pick 1 out of 4 ships to race through canyons, picking up speed boosts and power-ups. If you haven't already, be sure to go down and like this video and make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification so you're always up to date on Horizon news and tutorials. The next big news, please join me in welcoming France and Spain to Horizon Worlds, as they just received access to it the other day. This is really exciting to see Horizon being spread out to more people, and apparently it's slated to come out to even more countries in the future. So be sure to let these newcomers know how awesome this community can be. Speaking of creating inspiration, Horizon has added 20 Vidyuu assets to the library accessible to you right now. Now, these assets cover anything from changing the environment color with the spin of a wheel or other RGB controlled devices, as well as a lot of educational assets, such as the geometric complexity chart and the chart that shows all of the customizations you can do with the text gizmo. Be sure to go in and play with these new featured assets. Speaking of new assets, Horizon has also added these new mesh assets. What does that mean? Well, apparently some of these new assets utilize shapes that aren't currently accessible to you and I. This is a way for Horizon to test out these new geometric meshes and see if we can utilize them. So you can go into the asset world now, play with them, tear them apart, and see what you can make out of them. I will say, be warned, some of these pre-made assets utilizing these new shapes can take up a lot of complexity. So if you have the room, go ahead and start playing with them. The last big news of the day is we're getting reports of people getting this certain loading screen when traveling between worlds. Now, this loading screen seems to show UI assets and controls for a possible desktop version of Horizon. That is crazy. Now, we've heard rumors of a desktop version in the past, but we had no idea when it would coming out. Hopefully this loading screen means we are on track and hopefully getting a desktop version, as that could really help just making the game more accessible to people who aren't in VR yet. Well guys, that was your news for this week. I've been JackalDude Games, and remember, we'll see you in Horizon. Bye.